Pop the top, it's time for the video to drop, and today bring us some more of that Fire Pro action. But real quick, before we hop into the Fire Pro action, I do want to point you guys over to my Twitter account, because as of today, I am now selling all the templates that I have made for my YouTube channel. That's right. Have you ever wanted to use my GM mode website? Well, guess what? Now you can. You can go over to my Twitter account. I'll link the tweet in the description below. I'll also have it up on screen right here, right now, so you guys can read it. I am selling each and every single one of the templates I've made, whether it be the GM mode website, the GM mode draft, both versions, whether it be the Hall of Champions, whether it be season mode, road to WrestleMania, you name it, baby, I got it. But now, right here, today, going back into what the video is about today, we got some Fire Pro action, and like the title says, I'm going to be talking about why I love Fire Pro Wrestling. But we're not going to be using Haiti Hendricks nor Lexi Oliver in this video. We already used them. Instead, today, we're going to be going over to the WWE tab, and we are going to be using some real-life wrestlers. Now, look at this. We got Monday Night Raw, Peyton Royce, and Billy Kay, made by my good friend Hannah Brightly. I'll have the link to these edits in the description as well. We're going to have Peyton Royce in action. That's right. Peyton Royce is going to be in action. She's going to have a manager, though, of course, because where Peyton goes, Billy must follow. So we're going to bring Billy Kay into the match as well, and they're going to be going up. Well, Peyton's going to be going one-on-one with none other than Rhea Ripley. That's right. Rhea Ripley, made by my good friend Senator Phillips as well. Once again, links will be in the description to find where these edits are on the workshop. Dude, this Rhea Ripley is so dope. This is the first time I'm seeing the Rhea Ripley in game. Let's see here. We're going to use this attire. So, with that said, we got one-on-one action here today. Comment down below. Who do you got winning? Do you got Rhea or do you got Peyton Royce? But nevertheless, man, let's jump right on in to things. Now, we are also playing on the Avenger 3, I believe is the number that's in his name. The Avengers NXT ring. So shout out to the Avenger as well. But nevertheless, why I love Fire Pro Wrestling. There's just something different about Fire Pro Wrestling, man. I'll tell you what. I know a lot of people look at the graphics and they go, oh, this looks so bad. No, let me tell you. Fire Pro Wrestling, man, can give you some of the absolute greatest professional wrestling video game matches you will ever see in your life. And now, the reason why I say why I love Fire Pro Wrestling and why I say why I don't play Fire Pro Wrestling is because I don't play Fire Pro Wrestling. I don't play as the characters. What I like doing on Fire Pro Wrestling is I like going onto the game and watching the AI go one-on-one with the AI. And the reason is the AI logic that you can do in this game, the AI logic you can program in this game, leads to unbelievable, unforgettable moments that you will never forget for the rest of your damn life. That's right. There's so much you can do with AI logic, and thankfully, my friends like Dawnbreaker, Hannah Brightly, as I mentioned, Senator Phillips, Firehawk, etc., Aru, etc. So many dope people, man, that have helped me learn how to do CPU, AI logic, however you want to phrase it. They've taught me how to do it, man, and how to, at least how to be decent at it, or passable, I guess is the word, because I'm still learning, man, how to do stuff. I'm still learning my best, trying my best to learn how to do everything, and they put up with me, man, when it comes to like how to do everything. They're teaching me everything every time I go live and I'm streaming and I'm working on my edits for Infinite Pro. So shout out to everybody in that damn friend group that we got, man. Love each and every single one of you, a part of the multiverse. Mark Spirals, Jameson, etc. But yeah, that's why I love Fire Pro Wrestling, because the AI logic that you can do is absolutely insane. You can program the edits, or aka calls if you want to call them calls, but in Fire Pro they're called edits. So the edits there's so much you can do with them, because you're able to just put on something absolutely insane when it comes to what you're able to set up in terms of, there's these things called priority chains, and these priority chains, what you can do is, if say Rhea Ripley hits the Riptide, you can set it up for 100% of the time in the match for her to go for a pin after hitting the Riptide. That's a really shitty example because the Riptide is a pin animation to it in the game. But nevertheless, you understand what I mean. Like, you can set it up where, say Peyton Royce hits hits a big boot, I guess, in the match, and then she'll do a taunt. You can prioritize it so she does a taunt right after the big boot, and it's absolutely wild, man. Like, and it goes more in depth with that because you can set up moves leading into other moves, etc. And it's so awesome to witness whenever you finally get it right and you finally get it set up to where boom, it just works and it just clicks. And when it clicks, there is no better eureka moment in gaming that I've ever experienced than making two edits like Haiti Hendrix and Lexi Oliver and seeing them put on a banger, like in the video I brought to you guys a couple days ago on Fire Pro when they put on that 100% match evaluation. Stuff like that, man, is absolutely dope to see. Like, it is a sense of pride in it because you're creating these edits, these CPUs from scratch, and you're making them play how you want to play, and then you start using them against other edits and other people's creations. Like, that's pretty much what we do on the stream is there's this thing called the multiverse, which started with myself, Dawnbreaker, Hannah Brightly, and Mark Spirals, and we all had our edits, and we would all put them into one collective unit while I was streaming and just start doing matches with them, and we would just all play together like that in terms of like just watching the matches on stream. And now moving on to Fire Pro Wrestling World, it's become so easy to do stuff like that with the masses because now with the workshop and being able to upload your edits and stuff like that, we've just been adding more and more to that. And it's fun to see whenever you have your guy, like for instance, if I'm making Haiti Hendrix and I get Haiti Hendrix to where her logic's working perfectly in my mind, and then I'll put her up against, say, Hannah Brightly, which is Hannah's main edit. Or it's like Hannah Brightly. You get what I mean. But I put Haiti Hendrix against Hannah Brightly, and then they put on a banger, and I'm like, yes, that's what I want. I want, like, it's such a good feeling whenever your edit starts doing good stuff with other people's edits. And it's a feeling that I don't think I'll ever have replicated in, say, a WWE game or any other game wrestling-wise that comes out for that matter, because it's just, you have a sense of pride and a sense of, oh my God, I just made this and it's doing exactly what I want it to do and it's working exactly how I want it to work. It's a moment that I don't think's ever been replicated in a professional wrestling video game, quite honestly. And I've never really played the Kings of Colosseum games, but I have heard that there's like something similar in them. Maybe not to a T, but I don't know. I've never really played with those, so I'm not quite sure. However, that moment whenever you have an absolute banger of a match after you've made it, it's so dope. And that's why I can't wait to bring you guys Infinite Pro and Infinite Pro X, which is going to be the developmental, or essentially the developmental / Young Lion system of Infinite Pro. I can't wait to bring you this stuff, man, because it's going to be awesome to show off, like, just making custom edits and then putting them to use and having a fed. Oh, Riptide by Rhea Ripley. 1, 2, 3, no, 2.9. Billy Kay hopping up on the apron. I never really used managers in Fire Pro, by the way, so this is like one of my first times actually seeing managers being used. So that's pretty dope. But once again, in the description, you will find everything that's being used here by other that was made by other creators. For instance, Peyton Royce and Billy Kay made by Hannah Brightly, Rhea Ripley made by Senator Phillips, and The Ring made by The Avenger. Riptide, 1, 2, 3, ladies and gentlemen. Just like that, Rhea Ripley picking up the big win here on Fire Pro World. So what did the match evaluation get? Let's see. What did it get? We got a 73%. I mean, it's a passing grade in terms of match evaluation, but usually match evaluations don't really mean much because there is a way to cheese the match evaluations. So comment down below. Did you enjoy Peyton Royce versus Rhea Ripley? I'm curious if you guys enjoyed the match. I personally did. So that pretty much wraps up why I love Fire Pro Wrestling. I can't wait to bring you guys more Fire Pro World, man. Making these videos is so refreshing compared to anything else that I've been doing lately, and I'm so excited to bring you guys more Fire Pro World content. You guys supported the first video I did on it. I can't wait to drop this video. But now, guys, that'll wrap it up. One more time real quick to go back to what we started off this video on, talking about the tweet that I put out. If you guys have ever been interested in like using any of my templates like the GM mode website, etc., you are now able to purchase them. You can go over to my Twitter to see exactly how to do that. My DMs are open if you are interested. But nevertheless, guys, that'll wrap it up for this one. If you are new, go to hit that subscribe button. Ladies and gentlemen, we are on the road to 17,000. That's right, we hit 16,000 17,000. Thank each and every single one of you that have hit that subscribe button. We're on the road now to 17,000. If you already subscribed, hit that bell. So never time we upload. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video. And as always and forever, take it easy though, guys. Peace.